Welcome, Leo. This is your monthly love scope reading for August 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And thank you for all the support you give me each and every day. Now let's get right to the cards. We have the Five of Pentacles here as your first card. And I almost got this thought, here's this door, okay? And this is the door, the doorway, the pathway, the arch that you need to cross in order to get to well-being, in order to get to, we'll have to do love here instead of money, although I think money could be right on the horizon too with this card as your first card. Somehow they might go hand in hand. New career experiences, new jobs, new positions within the workplace. But let's not go there because it's a love reading. Let's stick to, what I really got when I first laid this card down is you have been sitting there in front of this door for some time now. And I think you're getting ready to open up that door of love. So maybe your perceptions are changing. Maybe your understanding of what a relationship is changing. Maybe the relationship itself is changing in some way. But I really get it's like an internal cleansing more than it is an outward. So maybe the outward comes next month or later in the month, but I think this month is a lot about you and who you are and how you shine in a relationship. It's with the Page of Cups. So that's a very spiritual card, in my opinion. It's also new experiences in love, new perceptions in love. It's definitely that you are tapped into spirit. Okay, your spirit guides, your angels, God, the universe can help you right now. Make sense of some of the turmoil you might be feeling inside. Or I don't think it's actually turmoil, though. I think you've gone through the turmoil. You've been sitting on this doorstep, not even realizing maybe the true sensuality, the true passion, the true appreciation, what it's truly like to allow another person to lift you to the highest level. There's some sort of realization coming in this month or a new perception. You're ready to go through this door. You're ready to go through this door of relationship. So maybe you are one of those people that haven't been in a relationship for a very long time, and probably because your energy and your focus has been on other things in your life. So you haven't been giving it the attention or the focus that it deserves in your life, and you cannot be balanced truly in your life unless you have spirituality, unless you have health, unless you have work, unless you have love. And so it all has to come together, and I think this is where you are right now. And you're, maybe if you are with a partner, you've been going through the motions more than you've been participating in the relationship, and this is where you step forward. You definitely, I pulled this card so often for you in the last 6 months. It's just amazing. Okay, the sun. This is your light shining. That light isn't coming from the sky. It's coming from you. You're charming. You're witty. You have charisma. People are attracted to you. And I think up to this point, the people that were attracted to you, you didn't really um, jump into relationships with them, or they were fleeting, or especially if you are in the dating scene more than you are in a long-term relationship. If you're in a long-term relationship, okay, I think well, we have the World card with it. So this tells me that you've come full circle on this path of love, and you're ready to go forward with the wisdom from the lessons that you've learned in the past. I think you're ready to open up to love in a whole new way, a whole new level. We have the Tower card here as your very first card in the center. So your perceptions changing or your feelings about love are changing, remember that that light is actually, the majority of that light is on the inside, okay? So this isn't the month to jazz yourself up on the outside. It's not the time to change your hair color or grow a beard, or if you're a male, don't do it if you're a female. Or buy a whole new wardrobe or anything like that. The sparkle is really coming from within. Okay, this card shows it and this card shows it. So work on really becoming grounded in who you are and what you want to be in a relationship and what you expect out of a relationship. So what you bring to the table and what they bring to the table. Very much you need to really ground your internal heart. Okay, your heart, your wisdom. Now it's with the Knight of Cups. So this is the knight in shining armor. So either you are the knight in shining armor or you are awaiting your knight in shining armor. But either way, this shows that new love can come into being this month. And somebody to go the full distance because it's with the Tower. So it tells me really with those two cards together that your perception is changing in a way that you are either realizing, especially if you are in a relationship that has stagnated to a certain extent, that you are with the person that you were supposed to be with. And your perceptions change, or your heart changes in some way, or you get new realizations of the support that you can have, the appreciation you can have, the love, the tenderness, the passion. If you're looking for somebody, you might be whisked right off your feet this month with this card. Okay, and we have the King of Pentacles here with it. So, I mean, this is your crown, and this card is a vine growing. So it's new ideas, new perceptions, new ways of looking at things. I mean, I'm getting that throughout the whole reading. So I think your experiences changes your outlook, or the experiences that you've had in the past are changing your outlook going forward. But I think it's in a good way. I think you are moving closer to a loving relationship. So growing those bonds tighter, growing those relationships, appreciating the other person more in your life if you are in a relationship, or maybe they see you in a new light and they are appreciating you more. But there is more love to be had than what you are getting. That's a definite with these cards. And you shine. There's so much about you, so much about your energy that shines. And I think, meditation or prayer, that's very important. Talking to your spirit guides, talking to your angels, talking to God, the universe, about where you should go when it comes to love, how your perceptions are changing, how to rationalize them into a way that it fits into your life going forward. Keep those interactions very positive, very uplifting. I see so much well-being, so much happiness with this card. Let's see what the angels have to say here. But I think that, whatever you're going to be feeling this month is something about love that you haven't felt in a very long time. And maybe it is the magical, special, sensual, passionate moments. And maybe that has been truly missing out of the relationship if you're in one. Maybe you haven't really wanted to get very close with somebody. And so if you're not in a relationship, you've been maybe doing the dating scene, but not returning the phone call the next day, and finding the fault with everybody and why they wouldn't fit into your life in some way. And I think in some way your perception is really changing this month, and you're allowing love in. You're growing from the inside out when it comes to love this month. And you're understanding the magical, special, sparkly moments that you can have in a relationship, even if you are in a long-term relationship, especially if the relationship has stagnated or you guys are just going through the motions right now. I think this is a beautiful month to bring a new sense of life to the relationship. But I think it is a very transformative month for you when it comes to love, because we have the Tower here, and the Tower is right next to the Knight of Cups. So be open. Keep your thoughts positive. Try and bring that sparkle in yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. But I see you sitting here on this threshold, and I almost got the thought that you've been sitting there for a very long time. And now you're coming to some new realizations, and you're ready to walk through that door and really embrace love at its fullest. And we have perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight, and dare to be different. So maybe you have fallen, especially if you are in a long-term relationship, maybe you've fallen into the rut of certain routines and certain roles and what is expected of each other, and maybe you don't spend quality time or special time together as much as you should. So make those moments count a lot more. Dare to be different. Look for something new and unusual to do with your partner this month to bring the magic back into being. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Definitely, I got that so clearly that your spirit guides, your angels, God, the universe can help you gain a new perspective when it comes to relationships and what it can mean in your life, how to bring the magic alive in your life. I think it's going to be a very beautiful month for you when it comes to love. Go with the flow. Keep those emotions level, in balance, but try and do something different, something maybe a little out of the ordinary. Dare to be different, dare to be different. And I think that you will walk into a very magical experience when it comes to love this month. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.